All right, this is Geometry A, Unit 7, Lesson 4, the midpoint formula. Midpoint. What is a midpoint? Mid stands for middle, so it stands for middle point, midpoint. The midpoint or the middle point can be found by using what we call an average. The average of the endpoints is the midpoint. So you add and divide by 2. If we have just one dimension to deal with, a change in x or a change in y, then it can be x1 plus x2 divided by 2. If we have a 2-coordinate system, as we do here for C and D, then it's the average of the x's, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and the average of the y's, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, and that's the midpoint formula. So in the case of AB here, A being negative 2, 4, 6, and 4, so negative 6, 4. B being 2, 4. Note that the 4 did not change, so all I'm concerned with is the x. The average between the x's is negative 6 plus 2 divided by 2. Negative 6 plus 2, it's integer addition, so go left 6, go right 2, right? Left 6 is, and right 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Then the x-coordinate is negative 2. So the midpoint here is negative 2 and comma 4. Okay, so the average of the x's, the average of the coordinates, add them up and divide by 2. That's really what it comes down to. When we have 2 dimensions to deal with, as in this case, D being 4, negative 1, C being negative 2, comma 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, negative 9, then the midpoint in this case is the average of the x's. So we're going to add the x's, 4 plus negative 2, which is 4 minus 2. Negative 1 plus negative 9, or negative 1 minus 9, divided by 2. The midpoint then is 4 minus 2, or 2 divided by 2. Okay, negative 1 minus 9 is negative 10 divided by 2. Midpoint is 1, negative 5. And I highly recommend you plot these so you can verify this truly is the midpoint. The midpoint is 1, negative 5. And it is the middle. It's right smack dab in the middle. And that's really about all there is to this particular lesson. One case in point, and I'm not sure the lesson really brought this out, but I know the state standards do, is what if you were given AB, where A is 1, 5, but B is unknown, and you're told the midpoint is, let's say 4, 6. Okay. Well, here's the way I think of that here. To go from 1 to 4 is to go up 3. To go from 5 to 6 is to go up 1. So I'm going to repeat that. To go from 4 to B, I'm going to go up 3. So B is 4 plus 3, or 7. And then to go from 5 to 6 is up 1. So to go from 6 up 1 is to go to 7, 6 plus 1. So B is at 7, 7. Okay. So you may be asked a question on occasion, particularly on the ISAT test, about finding the end point if you know the midpoint, or the midpoint and one endpoint. All right, that's about it.